I'm going to bring in Dean in regards to allyship as well. Just following on from Janine's conversation, why is allyship important to underrepresented groups?
I think, so I'm mainly going to speak from African, Caribbean, and let's say for all intents and purposes, Black. First of all, we have to define what an ally actually means. There is a misapprehension, it's a title. It's not. It's like somebody bestowing me with the title of manager. And I come into the room with all of my anxieties, complexities, neuroses, and behind my back they say, the damage is on his way. But he's been given the title that he's a manager. And I come in and I Forrest Gump my way through the room, and I'm a damager. So there has to be a function element to it. And we saw this with the pledges from the corporations. We're going to give 10 million to Black. Remember, there's no Black, is there? We're going to give 5 million over the course of this. None of these pledges actually needed to happen. There were 3-inch lines on a page, which was fantastic free PR. They would have all said they were allies. You see, in order to be an ally, we have to have conversations. And the uncomfortable conversation is when it happens with the actual beneficiaries of the allyship, because we actually define what those terms of allyship are. And we may have a criteria. The first is listening. The first is understanding our challenges. So I may come in a room and say, I'm hungry, and you say, I'm going to run away and get you food. And you come back and you've got this plate with bacon and eggs, and but you didn't wait. Because I understand the dominant conversation, but I don't eat bacon. I don't eat milk. And we needed to have a conversation because we have all these preconceived ideas of what the problem actually is. So in our small Black circles on WhatsApp and in any messaging group, we say it's the same condition across the entire globe in our African experience. Please, ally, listen to this. There are no nuances in terms of law enforcement. It is exactly the same, verbatim. Now, if I were a white woman, why the hell would I have a clue what it was like as a Black man, woman, or child to actually be stopped by law enforcement, to have prejudices in the classroom where I'm excluded, where my English counterpart can go way off the scale because they're bold and I'm outspoken. So first of all, it's based on the nuances that we experience as a people. And like you say, you're learning, I'm learning about us, which means, and I'm an analyst of us in some 140 Black WhatsApp groups, 250 Facebook groups, knowing thousands of us from hundreds of meetings in tens of thousands of hours. And I learn every day. Now, I don't expect anybody to take that on board necessarily. However, you've got to have a minimum level of understanding about what our needs are. Because I can run away and say, well, I'm going to do this because I've seen that. So yeah, but that's not the need. That's not the greatest need at the moment. It's not what's going to make an impact and benefit us. And here's something else about us, and I'm going to be succinct in my closing. What we do because we are the hard to reach is we react to budgets. So somebody throws up £10,000 and some shrewd individual comes along and they react to what the criteria of that budget is based on how we say the ally says they want to help. That's not the need. And then what happens is an initiative happens, low impact, low value to the 2,457,549. And we say, but all that energy and effort went into it, but you're ungrateful. So, hey, it's conversation. And conversations are based on respect. And the key thing about any allyship is the first thing it is based on is respect. And then reciprocity starts to take place. and honest and open conversations start to take place. And honest and open conversations have value, and everything else is just vacuous intellectual masturbation. It's all great as we leave the table. However, it is pretty much vacuous.